going on, everybody? We're here with another episode of the Sideline Story podcast, man. It's your boy, Jan Moore. Got my co-host right here,
Jay Norman.
And we finally got the other co-host who ain't been here since week 2. I don't know what this man, he said he gave us some say he had to do something, and we said, okay, cool. And then something turned into something else, then it turned into something else, then it turned to, I don't even know. But he's here. Introduce yourself again, man.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Darian. Glad to be back.
Glad to be back, man. I'm happy to have him back because this man, he's the controversy king. The anti everybody. We're the Flash. He's the reverse Flash. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where he gets his takes from, but he gets his takes. And, you know, week 9?
Week 9.
Week 9?
Week 9.
Wow, we are moving. I say this every week because I get confused on the weeks because it's like, it feels like we're just starting the season.
Yeah.
And we're not just starting the season.
No, sir.
We're about to be over with soon. We're halfway through. Halfway through. And, oh, man, I just going through this halfway through. My top 10 has kind of changed in terms of ranking of these NFL teams. Eagles have jumped to number 1. Eagles have jumped to number 1. I got the Ravens at number 2. They are moving strong. They are moving strong. And
I don't got Ravens number 2 at all. I got Chiefs number 2.
Hold on. Just because I don't understand how he don't have the Ravens at number 2 when the Ravens is moving. I got Chiefs at number 3. I got Lions at number 4. Jags at 5. Bengals 6. Dolphins have moved to 7. Bills have dropped to 8. Niners at 9. Seahawks have dropped to 10. Give me your top 10, Jay, and then we're going to get to you on who your top 10 is.
You sure? Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
I got Dolphins at 10.
Okay.
I got Bills at 9.
Okay.
I got Lions at 8.
Uh-huh.
I got Chiefs at 7.
Oh, wow.
I got Cowboys at 6.
Wow.
49ers at 5.
Uh-huh.
And then I got the Jags at 4.
Uh-huh.
I got Eagles at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals at 2.
Okay.
Ravens at 1.
Okay. Darian.
Well, unfortunately, I got to be the controversy one.
Of course.
So I got Eagles number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all kind of agree with that one.
Yeah.
Chiefs number 2. I'll explain. Ravens 3. Lions 4. Bengals 5. Jags 6. Bills 7. Dolphins 8. Niners 9. Browns number 10.
The Browns. How you get the Browns? How the Browns sneak in there?
I put the Browns over there because I think they got the best defense in the NFL.
Okay. I guess.
The best defense in the NFL.
All right.
Yeah.
Why is the Chiefs number 2?
Strength of schedule, lack of weapons, and they still doing it.
My thing is, I don't like the strength of schedule conversation.
Yeah.
I don't like because this is the NFL at the end of the day.
That's a fact.
Take the strength of schedule out. Who Ravens have on their offense? Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
They have Gus Edwards at running back.
Mm-hmm.
Probably top 3 tight end, top 4 tight end in the NFL.
Andrews, right?
They have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL.
Yep.
They have OBJ. They have probably the best rookie receiver
Zay Flowers.
in the NFL. And they have a decent, we're gonna say 2A, 2B receiver. And what's buddy name? From the MAC.
But it ain't from the MAC. It's not Bateman.
No, Bateman, Rashad Bateman. I'm sorry,
Rashad,
not from the MAC.
I'm about to say,
From the Big Ten, Minnesota. Chiefs. Let's go to Chiefs roster.
Right.
We got Mahomes.
No pass catchers.
We got 0 pass catchers besides Kelsey.
Right.
So I'm giving them 2.
So we're counting Odell Beckham, Mr. Have an Attitude on the sideline,
Yeah, man.
for not getting a touchdown, even though the team was winning. This was a week ago. We have him, right? Rashad Bateman, who we was just talking about, who can't catch passes. They got Nelson Aguilar.
Yep.
Now watch everybody you name.
Zay Flowers is still. He had 1 catch for 11 yards.
Everybody you name will be the number 1 receiver on Chiefs.
Bro, listen, but the Ravens just put up 37 this past week. Lamar had almost nothing to do with it.
Right.
Edwards had what, 3 TDs? Lamar
Gus
had
Edwards,
like
yeah.
187 yards passing.
He
And
did.
that
He
was
had a
it.
bad game.
Yeah.
But how many times did Lamar have something to do with it and they lose? How many times did we talk about how Lamar's help isn't helping?
Man.
How many times did we talk
for
about
sure.
that?
For sure.
We
So
talked
many
about that
times.
so many times. So we cannot go ahead and backtrack.
Yeah, we talked about that the year before.
We talked about that this year.
too.
This year, when it started, they were dropping the ball.
That game against what was that game when they just dropped every single pass?
It was about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yep.
I think
watch this.
No,
we
it
just
was-
went down the line of our Ravens receivers, right?
Uh-huh.
Go down the line.
Everybody from the Chiefs. Everybody from the
The
Chiefs.
Lions game.
Everybody from the Chiefs equaled up to the Ravens receivers.
Name
Sky Moore is Zay Flowers. Sky Moore, on paper, how they expect him to be, is Zay Flowers. MVS can be Rashad Bateman.
No.
Hey man.
Richie Rice can be either one. It can be Odell
You don't know
Beckham.
his first name. That's how you know he's trash.
Richie, we know Odell Beckham because of a catch.
That's a fact.
He still had.
He's been living off that catch.
He's been living off that catch, but you still got to give him his props. He had over 1,000.
But what is he doing for the Ravens right now?
What is he doing for anybody when he was on the Browns? Does anyone remember he played
He
for
had,
the Browns?
he had 1,000 yards against the Browns the first year.
Come on.
Who was the receiver there? Who was the receiver there? He was better than Odell Beckham.
You talk about Landry.
Yes, Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, but Jarvis Landry is a 5 yard. He's gonna catch the ball 5
I'm
yards
just
down
saying
the field.
he was better than him, was he not? Thank you. So nobody remembers.
He was more reliable.
Okay, so
That's what
that
you
counts.
need.
That's what
Exactly.
a reliable receiver.
That's exactly
The
what we're
Chiefs
talking about.
receivers are literally the same as the Ravens receivers. Aguilar.
When you're watching the Chiefs play, you see him.
They have a better tight end. A
That's
much
it.
better tight end. That counts.
I mean, they're both top.
They have a better running back in Pacheco.
Nah, Pacheco's. Come on.
He's not. Pacheco's not better than
better.
Gus
Come
Edwards.
on.
You're taking
Pacheco-
Gus Edwards.
Pacheco is better.
Are you
Pacheco's
taking Gus
not-
Edwards
I'm
or
taking
Pacheco?
Pacheco.
Edwards just get goal line.
Thank you. He gets
He
goal
get
line.
work.
We just had an old argument. Points count, right? Points matter. Right?
Pacheco do
But
the
I'm
same
saying,
thing.
right.
Pacheco don't have as many TDs as Gus Edwards right now.
All
You just
right.
said Gus Edwards had 3 in the game.
Nah, but we're saying is when it comes to actual rush situations, like
To helping the team,
right.
you're taking Pacheco. They got
No.
Jared
Gus-
McKinnon,
Gus-
who's
Gus-
catching out the backfield.
Gus Edwards has withstand everything the Ravens has thrown at him and somehow still
Bruh.
been a reliable number 2 back.
Man,
Pacheco's a number 1 back.
Okay, but they drafted. That's because Chiefs drafted a running back in the second round. They don't really have Clyde Edwards, whatever his name is. He's not really doing nothing. But
he was
Pacheco is the best. You're taking Gus Edwards over Pacheco.
I'm taking Gus Edwards over Pacheco. Man.
Stop.
Oh my God!
Stop.
Watch this.
Breaking news: Darian Johnson is taking Pacheco over Gus Edwards
This week for the Ravens, Keith Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? Who's he play for?
Who's Keith Mitchell?
Who else? Keith Mitchell from who?
Exactly.
Thank you.
He's a running back for the Ravens. He had like 9 carries for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Never gonna do that again. No disrespect, Keith Mitchell.
No,
Then
for real.
now you validate my argument. I said
No.
the Chiefs are better though.
No, we're talking about better running back situations. When you can move the ball up and down the field at will, you can put anyone you want at the running back position.
Yeah.
Gus Edwards was goal line.
He could just put anybody back there.
Keith Mitchell was
Pacheco has a
just,
total of 3 touchdowns this year. Gus Edwards has 7.
Okay.
so I'm pretty sure those came from the past 2 weeks against the Lions and this past week against.
So lately he's been better than Pacheco, right? Because they got about the same amount of yardage as well. And Pacheco had more chances than him. Yeah, well, listen, Gus Edwards is getting a chance because what's the name got injured? What was they starting running back?
J.K.
J.K. Dobbs got injured. That's the
Yeah.
only reason why he was second fiddle.
So
the whole
imagine-
time.
imagine-
if he had to start and roll this whole season, he'd be blowing Pacheco out.
Imagine if J.K. Dobbins was not hurt and the Ravens are still moving the ball at will against whoever they play.
All you had to do was run the ball 1 yard.
Right.
The argument was, why do I have the Chiefs second? I have the Chiefs second because what Mahomes is doing with the weapons that he has
it's not even
makes
Mahomes.
them more impressive than the Ravens.
It's not the
Mahomes.
same. It's not the same.
Mahomes
Man.
and the Chiefs don't look anything like they did for the past 3 years.
So let me ask you a question. The Ravens play Dolphins. Who wins that game?
The Ravens.
Okay. Why do you think that?
Because who have the Ravens beat?
Who have the Dolphins, beat that has a winning record? Who has the Dolphins beat that has a winning record?
I'll give you that argument.
Thank you.
Exactly.
So that answers your question.
The Chiefs had probably top 3 defense in the NFL. Ravens
Yeah,
don't have that at all.
exactly. Yeah, but when it comes to the offense, what has Mahomes looked like? Has Mahomes looked like that dude he has the past 3 years?
Will Mahomes make it to the playoffs with that team?
Here we go.
Will he
Here we
make
go.
it to the Super Bowl with that
He's
team?
6
We
and
moving
2.
goalposts.
I mean,
Right.
he
We
better
moving
make it to the
goalposts.
playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
We moving goalposts.
Come on now.
We can't give him that, man.
There we
Can't
go.
give him
Oh,
that.
man.
I've seen teams start 6 and 2, 7 and 3 last year, and it folded.
Man.
Okay.
All right.
See, man.
I don't know what. Listen,
man.
listen. That's why we got Young Dizzle on the
I'm
show.
so glad you back.
I'm so glad you back.
This is what the game has been missing.
This is what the game's been missing. Jewel, dip,
This can't
Santana,
take
set. Come
early.
on, son. But let me ask you about some NFL frauds out here. I believe the NFL got some frauds. All right. Number one fraud, I think, is the Bills.
Early.
I think the Dolphins are some frauds.
Early.
Dak Prescott,
Will always be in that category.
huge fraud.
And we've been trying.
The whole
take-
AFC West is frauds.
Whole AFC West,
Whole AFC West. The whole
That's,
AFC East.
whole AFC East,
Yeah.
Bills and Dolphins.
Bills, Dolphins, Jets, frauds as well.
Thank
Yep.
you.
They all frauds, bro.
The Jets just lost to the Chargers
Tonight.
and it was like a game of just like they had chances.
Right.
Justin Herbert was
He
doing
was doing all he can to lose the game.
just to lose the game. They're like, here, Jets, here, you want to win here.
But as soon as it was third and forever,
Zach Wilson
holding
seeing
the ball,
ghosts,
bruh.
seeing ghosts. What do you think about the Bills, Darian?
Speak on it. Tell the truth.
Come
Shame
on.
the devil.
Say the
Honestly,
devil,
I never
tell the
liked the
truth.
Bills, so I'm a little biased. But
No.
Wait, say it again.
I said I'm a little biased, so I don't like the Bills. But
No,
to be
we're
honest,
not being biased. Tell your truth.
The truth.
My honest thing is,
Yes.
they're still a playoff caliber team.
Okay, I said that.
I
Yeah,
do
right.
think they will make the playoffs. They will be number 1 in the division.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me ask you this.
No.
Not to cut you off, let me ask you this. Not to be on my Brandon Marshall on IA podcast. He like to cut everybody off.
Shout out.
Shout out to Brandon Marshall. I didn't want to bring that up. AFC North teams currently are
The number one.
our playoff teams.
Yep,
So the
every
Bills,
single one.
as of right now, just have to win. So you think out of the Ravens, I'll give you the Steelers. Out of the Browns, Bengals, Ravens, the Bills are going to take one of their spots. Well, one of them have to win the AFC North. So out of whatever them teams who don't
Yep.
win the AFC North,
Yep.
the Bills is going to take one of their spots if they don't win the AFC East.
Who is
Yeah, I think I really think with the way Browns playing right now, Bills would be the one to take their spot. Browns got a good defense right now, but Deshaun Watson has not been the same
They
since he
won
came.
this
He
weekend
has
though.
not been the same since he left Texans at all. All right,
They
that
won.
I don't know
They
if
won
that-
it.
They got the
won.
dub.
I don't know if it was that high. They got the dub, but I don't know if that hiatus. That's not gonna last long. Teams can't win like that. Just how Steelers cannot continue to win how they are. They're the only team in the NFL to have less yardage than any team.
And they
And they
still
still win.
get
They
dub.
can't. They can't
Exactly.
win like that. They're just not winning formula.
They do it
That's
though.
not a winning formula, though.
I feel you on that. I 100% agree.
I agree.
So I do think the Bills. I do think the AFC all in the playoffs. AFC North is all in the playoffs. The Bills will knock one of them down. Bills might even knock the Dolphins out. They might knock the Dolphins out for number 1 right now.
I will see.
Yeah.
I will see. How
Yeah.
the Dolphins looking now? The Dolphins are also on my NFL fraud list.
Yeah,
What do you
100%.
got, Jay? What do you think about the Dolphins?
Right. So, my biggest assessment for them being on the fraud list is that when they play sub 500 teams, they drop 30 a game, 30 or more. But when they play these teams that are good or just teams that you should respect, 17.
Rock bottom.
It's more so when Dolphins play aggressive teams, because they're a speed team, and they like to. Everything is yard after catch, yard after catch, yard after handoff, whatever.
Right.
When they play a more aggressive team, they pretty boys. So of course they hurting. They hurting.
They ain't no hurt, bro.
Do you think they're getting out coached by these tough teams?
They're playing down to their competition.
They're playing, and that's what we said about the Bills. I believe the Bills play down. Josh Allen will play great against a weak team.
And then
besides the Jets, for some reason they lost in overtime to the Jets first game of the season.
Turnovers because he
had
5 picks.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
5 turnovers.
5 turnovers. 3 picks.
3 picks, 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
2 fumbles.
So both of these teams seem like they're playing down to their competition. Now there's one person who I don't understand. Is he playing down to his competition, or is he just is it McCarthy, or is it not built for it? Dak Prescott. They just lost to the Eagles. Last play of the game, he had a chance. Last drive of the game, he had a chance.
I don't know, man. I think Dak got the numbers, man. To me, Dak is the equivalency of
James Harden.
Nah, he's
James Harden.
Stuffing. NBA wise, yeah. I was gonna say like Drew Brees or whatever. He's
yeah. Drew Brees too. Hey, shout out to Briscoe. Obviously, by the last name, you can tell New Orleans, Louisiana, Briscoe, Opelika. That's Florida, but still, she like the New Orleans Aints. And Drew Brees have been a stat stuffer since I don't know when they gave them the NFL gave them a Super Bowl just because obviously we know what happened, and since then it's been down, baby. Don't there it goes, boom, baby, ready to let it go, go up.
Do it.
Yo, relax. So the point I'm trying to make is Dak Prescott fraud stat stuffing, or is it his team in general?
I think this year he's dealing with less of a wide receiver. I don't think CeeDee Lamb's a wide receiver one. I keep saying this, and that's controversial. I don't think.
Did you watch the game?
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did. I don't think CeeDee Lamb is a number one receiver.
But what did he do to not show that when he just proved back-to-back weeks that he's a number one receiver? When you get him the ball, he's putting up over 100 yards.
I don't think teams scheme for CeeDee Lamb.
Who are they scheming for on that team?
I don't think they scheme for anybody on that team, quite frankly.
Then whose fault is that?
McCarthy probably. I don't know. It can't be Dak. Dak got the numbers.
What does the numbers got to do? Kirk Cousins got the numbers.
Yeah, he got all the numbers.
Who are they scheming for over there?
You can't say Justin Jefferson because he's been out.
He's been out.
He's on IR.
I'm saying when Kirk Cousins hadn't had the numbers since Justin Jefferson was out. He has not had the numbers.
Kirk Cousins got injured. He's out too.
The day after. The week after.
Literally
a couple weeks after. Yeah.
But they have somebody to scheme. People have to double team. When I think
Jordan Addison.
But he's still. People aren't worried about Jordan Addison.
But you see what he's doing. You see what he's doing. You see what he's doing.
2 TDs, like 150.
You see, he's still doing it.
But can he keep doing this? What's your definition of a number one receiver?
The man you have to worry about every single time.
Nobody. You telling me teams coming to the game like we have to worry about CD.
Who's the Titans' best corner? No. Let me ask you this. Right, in the time when the Titans had Adoree Jackson, athletic, fast corner, guard anybody, as you can say.
I'm gonna let Darian answer that one.
Okay. Are you not putting Adoree Jackson on CeeDee Lamb? Or are you putting him on Michael Gallup? Or are you just wasting Adoree Jackson just to play aside?
Here's the argument right here, all right?
No, answer the question.
I'm answering the question like this. The only reason I'm putting Adoree Jackson on CeeDee Lamb is because he is fast.
Michael Gallup's fast.
Michael
Gallup's fast.
CeeDee Lamb is fast.
Brandon Cooks is fast.
He said, as a Titans fan, right? As a Titans fan, we know our Achilles heel is speed receivers. So why not for me? Why won't I put my? You can look at the trajectory this year. Who all killed? Zay Flowers killed us. Everybody, a lot of receivers that killed us were fast. Chris Olave killed us. Come on, that's our Achilles heel. So I'm gonna put my fastest. I'm putting my fastest corner.
Darian Johnson. We're talking about number one receivers. If you had to say
no. Answer this. Take Odori. With the cornerbacks we have,
I'm talking about the Adoree Jackson. The man you said off camera is nice for the Giants.
On the spot.
On the spot. You know what I'm saying?
The world gotta know he's nice.
He said Adoree Jackson is nice. Are you so let's say the Cowboys, if the Cowboys play the Jets, which they did, if the Jets shadowed somebody, if they let their corner shadow, are you putting Sauce on CD or are you putting DJ Reed on CD and letting Sauce on Michael Gallup?
You're putting Sauce
What you
on
doing?
CD
Nobody
every-
shadowing nobody.
Oh my God.
I'm not, bro. I don't think CD doesn't have a name enough to me to scheme
wildin'.
around.
So
him yet.
you're gonna allow DJ Reed
To just get abused.
Bro, I'm gonna.
If you're the Falcons, I'm a Falcons fan. Are you gonna put AJ Terrell on CD or are you gonna put Jeff Okudah on the CD?
I'm gonna let the first half play out how the first half need to play.
All right,
And I'm
well,
gonna
clearly-
adjust.
So it's
Clearly-
28. It's 28 zip.
I don't think-
28 zip. Now what you gonna do, Cole?
I don't think CD Lamb is the number one receiver.
Right. Okay.
All right, whatever. All right.
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments what you
Jesus
think.
Christ.
Yo, I don't understand. I don't understand. In terms of also number ones,
Yeah.
these quarterbacks were sought out to be the number one pick. It didn't work out for everybody,
One of them got it.
but these rookie quarterbacks are in the NFL right now. We got Richardson from the Colts,
Yep.
Bryce Young for the Panthers,
Yes, sir.
C.J. Stroud at the Texans,
Yes, sir.
Will Levis at the Tennessee Titans. Richardson is obviously hurt.
Yeah.
Bryce Young struggling. He shows glimpses,
Yeah.
but
He don't got nothing to work with.
he don't got nothing to work with. He got brought in there at the, you know what I'm saying, it's tough for him.
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud is looking great.
Balling out the gym.
Will Levis has came in and showed he can be an
He can
NFL
be that-
quarterback.
Yeah, he can be that dude.
But as of right now, out of these four quarterbacks, Richardson's hurt.
Yeah, he's
So
out.
take him out. Out of the three, Bryce, Stroud, Levis, if we had Rookie of the Year for quarterbacks, who are we taking?
CJ Stroud.
C.J. Stroud, Young Dizzle. Who do we got?
I'm gonna let you answer that first.
I got C.J. Stroud just because he just broke a record.
The rookie record.
The rookie record.
All right, so I'm biased.
And he got the
again.
Texans. And he got the Texans in play.
I am biased again, so I'm gonna say
You
Will
can't
Levis.
be.
But
No,
here-
we're not
here-
being
here-
biased.
No,
We're not being
So
biased.
take away all the biased opinions, right? The reason I'm choosing Will Levis, first two games, his stats are way better than C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
Yardage per game,
Mm-hmm.
C.J. Stroud has it just by a little bit. So first game of the season,
Mm-hmm.
C.J. Stroud, 242, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 78.0 rating.
Who they play?
They play Baltimore Ravens.
What happened?
242 yards.
What was the ending result of the game?
They lost.
Okay. What was the score?
Score was, let me see. I don't know why it's not letting me click it.
He had 242 yards.
0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Second game,
Mm-hmm.
384 yards,
Mm.
2 touchdowns,
Yep.
0 interceptions,
Okay.
103.5 rating, right?
Who do they
Sounds
play?
Like,
They play Colts.
Okay.
it sounds like 600.
Nah, my guy.
They beat the Colts.
They beat the Colts.
Yeah.
That sounds
My
like-
guy,
Mm-hmm.
first game.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
We know what happened.
Well, what happened?
That's
Yeah,
what
talk
I'm
about
saying.
it.
238 yards,
4 TDs.
4 TDs, 0 interceptions,
Yep.
Right.
130.5 QBR rating.
What's the second game?
November 2nd,
Steelers.
262 yards,
Mm-hmm.
0 touchdowns, 1 interceptions, 70.4 rating.
I don't know. It sounds like
It sounds pretty
Richardson. Yeah, it sounds pretty close on Richardson. It sounds like
Points matter, right? So in the first 2 games, Stroud has 2 touchdowns, 14 points.
right.
First 2 games,
Mhm.
my man had 4.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man, he put points on the board. He put more points on the board.
I hear it.
Put more
I
points on the
hear
board,
it.
man.
I hear it.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
I hear
Stroud.
it.
The reason why Stroud will win if the season ended today, the reason why Stroud will win today is because one, he's been acclimated to work with the number ones. I promise you, again, take all bias away. I feel like if Will Levis did start from game 1, Titans will have a winning record. What that winning record look like, I don't know. I can't say we would be 61, 71.
Right.
But I'm guaranteeing you we'd be in wild card playoff race right now.
For sure.
But going off of what has happened,
What we have seen.
come on, man, he broke a rookie record.
470 yards.
Is Nico Collins better than Nuke?
No.
Is Tank Dell better than
Yeah.
He's better than
Exactly.
number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
They have-
but it's
they have-
Tank
they have
Dell.
a better
Is
tight end.
Tank
They have a
Dell
better
better
tight
than
end.
Nuke?
They have a better tight end.
Thank you.
They have a better offensive line.
Truth is
Okay.
setting you free.
Yes. Okay.
He set up now. Good. Like only thing I'm saying is this. All right.
All right, so he set up. I mean, this is how the game is played, apparently.
Yeah, but now let's dig deeper. When you watch Stroud has a one-read offense.
Come on.
I don't know.
Stop that.
I don't know
Levis is
about
Levis.
that.
Stop
He's
that.
not
I don't
coming
know
up to the
about that.
line,
Stop
making
that.
commands.
We
He's not
don't-
coming there
well,
changing.
listen,
He's not
hey.
doing it.
Stop that.
I don't know, man.
CJ
gotta look
Stroud
at the
ball
play.
placement is.
I'm not.
CJ
see,
Stroud is
notice,
balling.
I'm not saying CJ Stroud not balling. I like I said, the season ended today. He wins, but I feel like if they both had a full season,
Mm-hmm.
We
I
can't
don't
deal
know.
in that. We can't.
That's
do
gonna be
We gotta
hard.
deal with what we see.
We
that's
gotta
gonna
go
be
with
hard.
Because that's
Come on,
exactly-
1 week. Last week, CJ Stroud was on earth. Pedestrian numbers. This week, put up some nice shit. Last week, Levis was fucking on the moon. And this week, he put up pedestrian numbers. Come on, one touchdown more. You telling me if Tim Kelly ain't dial up something, our man would have that record?
Hey man.
Come on, we got
What is
to
that
be able to
record?
say
4-4? I think they're 4-4.
They 4-4 right now.
Texans, yeah.
No, I'm not talking about record. I'm talking about
I'm just
the
saying,
rookie, the
they're
rookie
4-4.
passing yard record. I
Yeah,
mean,
they-
what he got? Does he got the touchdown or passing?
Get
yard?
passing yards. Passing yards. He
Okay.
had over 400 yards.
470. As a rookie.
As a rookie. Everybody had a
Against
touchdown. If you was to put a parlay in, you would have been set.
He had 4 receivers
who?
with 100 plus yards.
Against who?
Listen.
Did he did it? Did he do
Did
it
he
or
do
not?
it or not?
Did he? Who against who?
Did he do it or not?
Hey man, I had
Against the Buccaneers.
no corners.
All right, and we play, and the Titans play him this week.
We're going to see. So this is your answer right here.
Nah, that doesn't answer because we
Okay.
still.
All right.
Backtrack to what I said.
See?
He set up
See?
better.
See? Come on, man. Come on, stop. Moving on.
Moving on. Let's go to basketball real quick. There's an in-season tournament going on. The winners, money-wise, they get compensation.
compensated money-wise.
You know, what do you think about this in-season tournament?
In terms of, I think it's a good idea. Going forward, if the NBA expounds on it, it's going to be a great idea.
Right.
But currently, it doesn't do much for the players except for, it's kind of like the Pro Bowl in the NFL. You don't get too much except for money if you win.
Right.
So as it stands right now, I think the winning team gets $500K each.
Players.
Yeah.
Players.
Each player gets $500K.
That's a lot.
But when it comes down to the standings, it has no effect. You get no boost. You get no.
They just out there playing for money, for real.
Exactly.
They're just playing for money.
But as it stands right now, they've only played one game, and those games were the best so far this season.
They
so
were.
it's proving
All
to
within
be
10 points.
Right, it's being a good idea.
Yeah.
They just need
Put that check on the line.
Exactly.
Put that check on the line. I like that.
They
You
just
put that
gotta
money on the line?
expound on it,
Yeah.
and it'll be one of the greatest ideas that the NBA has done in a very long time.
And I agree. Once they expound, I seen somebody on Twitter say the winner should get an automatic
A
playoff
bid,
spot.
yeah, 100%.
I agreed with that until I started thinking like, okay, let's say they win the in-season tournament, which ends in the winter, like December or January.
It ends at the trade deadline.
At the trade deadline. Now, what stops them from
Falling off.
not falling off? Because if they got an automatic playoff bid, what stops them from resting everybody?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
And that's the issue I have with that. Is,
Understood.
you know, now
I agree.
they're gonna rest the whole season. Like,
Right.
I feel like if they win that, it kind of plays with their they get a playoff bid, but I don't know. It's hard. I'm trying to think of what I would want them to do.
But at the same time, it's basically just like the NFL. Like if
Yeah.
you know you're playing for the first round bye,
Yeah,
you're gonna play hard to get that.
that's true.
So if I'm playing for a first round bye, I'm playing for the first round bye.
That's
Man,
true.
And that's
think-
exactly what we saw on Friday.
I don't think there should be any incentive besides money. I think it's a good opportunity for people who are making on the lower end of money to get a little bit extra funds But I just think this, it's just be for publicity, fun, and just for people to tune in, coverage. That's all.
But how many teams have people playing that's on the lower end of the spectrum of money?
There you go.
But Miami Heat is one that they just got people playing.
Like it's not saying they're gonna be a number 1 seed. It's saying they have an automatic bid. So
I don't think the automatic bid should work. Like you said, man. I think whoever gets an automatic bid from these tournaments, they're gonna rest their players.
Rest everybody, right?
I don't care if it's the 8th or the 1st. They're in.
No.
They're
So
in,
let's
bro.
say you're in the West. You're in the West, right? And the number 1 seed is currently would be the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
You're
gonna rest everybody to play the Denver Nuggets?
If you get a ton of rest
to play the Denver Nuggets.
Yo, you're gonna be way more fresh than them.
To play the Denver Nuggets. These bros breathe.
So watch this. So he's telling me it's 82 games in the NBA season, right?
Yep.
So say for example, Denver Nuggets play the whole thing. They have 82 games in the belt. Whoever wins the tournament, probably only if they win the tournament, they're probably gonna play
the number 1 seed.
I'm talking about for the rest of the season. They're probably gonna play what?
The number 1 seed.
25, 30 games.
Which is gonna be the Denver Nuggets.
And I'm talking about the rest of the season.
Right.
So they're probably gonna rest everybody, and then after that,
30-game rest is a long rest.
I'm not saying they're gonna
That's
just
a
rest
long-
them 30 days.
Well, I'm just saying, like
they're not. Their starters don't have to play every
They don't
game.
have to play
After this,
every
it's just tuning
game.
up.
Yeah,
They
just tune up.
Now
That's
they're
a
not
long
trying.
time
They're
of
not
a
trying.
tune-up.
I don't care how
That's a
long
long
you rest.
time.
You're gonna ruin the game like that.
But if you play the Denver Nuggets,
Hey, just think how much film they might have. Think how much all that shit they might have. You got all the time in the
ain't
world.
no
I just think it's gonna ruin the NBA.
What if
they play
somebody
for
got
the-
hurt and they could finally come back?
bang.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just, I don't know.
That's why I like it, because we got this conversation going on. So
Yeah.
I think the in-season tournament is a great idea. They just need to expound on it. I'm
Okay.
not saying it's perfect right now. I
Right,
don't
right.
know what they need to do to make it even better. But
Right.
as of right now, the in-season tournament is a great idea.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It brings competition, like you said.
Right.
The games have been close.
Right.
The games have been very
The
close.
best games this season
Have been with the change of the court,
Yep.
all of that. It
Yep.
looks amazing. So I like that. That's basketball for today.
Season's still new.
Season's still new. We're gonna get into that more when the season's going on. Basketball's a long season.
Yeah, man.
Let's get to our teams. I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go first.
Art Smith.
I'm gonna go first.
Take your time, man.
I kid you not. If I ever see Art Smith in public,
We do not condone violence.
we do not condone violence. But have my bail money ready.
I got you.
Have my bail money ready. I can. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
You drafted a running back in the 8th pick of the 2023 draft.
mistake right
Listen.
Top 10.
Top 10 pick. You drafted him.
Cowboys.
Right? Regardless of how we feel, I don't understand just based on certain things. We could have drafted him. It's cool that we drafted him, but we still drafted him, right?
That's a fact.
So we on the 1 yard line
One.
against the Vikings.
One.
We get a jet sweep
To the tight end.
to tight end number 2, Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith.
Don't get me wrong,
T1
Jonnu
now.
Smith is nice.
Tight end one right
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Jonnu was like that. You know what I'm saying? He took a screen to the crib, 60 yards, got his knees up, just trucking
He
along.
was booking it.
But a jet sweep
Nah, man. Nah.
on the 1 yard line
To
when
the
you
tight end.
have Art Smith has to go.
Bijan wasn't even on the field.
Let me break this down. He wasn't even on the field. Thank you. I'm gonna break this down for y'all, man. We played the Minnesota Vikings. Their rookie, Josh Dobbs, and I told y'all about Josh Dobbs. I told y'all how good of a quarterback he
He's
was.
definitely been talking about that.
I told y'all, but Josh Dobbs was the backup because he's
It was emergency.
He's emergency. 4 or 5 days in,
Yep.
prior to that game,
He did it for
they
us,
had
too,
Jaron Hall. They had Jaron Hall
Yep.
start. He drove down the field,
He
got
did.
concussed. We hit him.
Don't try to go head up with
We
linebacker.
tried to go head up with linebackers, concussed, out the game. Boom.
Knocked out.
Josh Dobbs on the sideline,
Practicing
cadence with linemen. First time ever. Don't even know their names.
Yep.
He comes in,
Drive down
ball
the
how I want to ball.
field. Drive down the field.
Live how I wanna
Like
live.
on some Disney stuff.
Come on, but this was Friday Night Lights.
That was luck of the Irish.
This was luck of the Irish.
Ain't no luck.
It's not luck. Josh Dobbs like that, but
Yeah.
still, I don't understand. And then they're letting him scramble. There's no spy. There's no spy. They're letting Dobbs scramble. We got Taylor in, new quarterback that, Arthur Smith put in, Taylor Heineke in. There's times where we don't have Pitts, Drake London was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kyle Pitts out on the field, Bijan Robinson out on the field. We got our backups on the
There
field.
was nobody on the field that you had to worry about.
That we had to, on offense.
Yeah.
And Arthur Smith is calling these plays, and I'm like, bro,
2019 Titans.
we lost to them, and Josh Dobbs is getting so much love, and I love it. Don't get me
He
wrong.
should get it.
I love
He
it,
should
and
get it.
even though I'm a Falcons fan, we lost. I love this because he deserves this
Yeah.
because he's been in the league for about 7 years,
7
years journeyman, and this year he's finally getting his chance to
Finally
lead
getting it.
teams,
Yep.
and I love it. But the point is,
It
what
should've
is
happened.
Arthur Smith doing? We
It
should have
happened.
won that
Yeah, That
game.
should have been a walk-away win.
14 points. 14 points. Let me see. 4 field goals and a safety. 14 points was from 4 field goals and a safety. And Taylor Heineke came in for 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Arthur Smith is calling these plays where it's like we're not using Kyle Pitts. We're not
You
using
got an offensive
Bijan.
coordinator?
We have an offensive coordinator,
calls the plays.
but they don't use him to
Arthur
call the
Smith,
plays.
You want no coaches?
Yes, he calls.
man.
Arthur Smith calls the
That's
plays.
why he left the Titans.
Yes. And I'm just like, what is going on here in Atlanta? It's like I gotta go to Flowery Branch. And
Just want to talk.
I just want to talk. Security, let me in. I just want to talk because it don't matter who's at quarterback. Tom Brady could be at
Yeah,
quarterback.
it doesn't matter.
If he's calling these run plays with our third
the
string
same. It's
tight
the same.
ends,
It's the
second
same.
string tight ends, shout out to Jonnu Smith, but still, we got Kyle Pitts drafted first round, top 10 pick.
He out of here.
And he's not getting the ball?
Nah.
Come on, man. You got Scotty Miller, Speedy.
It was an irrelevant draft pick.
Come on, man.
It's just-
But he had 1,000 yards when Matt Ryan was quarterback. Because he knew, I'm not going to call these plays with Matt Ryan because it don't work with Matt Ryan. Yeah, because you got somebody that can throw the ball who's smart. Matt Ryan's like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
Kyle
Ryan was
Pitts has
checking out
1,000 yards with Kyle Pitts.
Matt Ryan
Kyle
was
Pitts
checking-
ain't never had 1,000 yards since then.
Matt Ryan was checking out of those plays.
And-
Early.
And that's why he got let go.
Yes.
And I'm just like, come on, man. Come on now. But shout out to Josh Dobbs. We lost to the Vikings. We played the Cardinals. They saying Kyler Murray coming back. Also, they have a rookie quarterback playing.
No, Kyler's playing.
Kyler's playing. So I don't even know what's going to happen with this. I just need our defense to do their thing. They give up stuff, but you can't have the defense on the field as much as you have it.
If y'all lose this game,
I kid you not.
Art Smith gotta go. He's gotta go.
I'm going up to
He's
Flowery
going
Branch.
up to this
I'm
game.
going.
He has to go.
I'm going up there.
He
I'm
has to go.
riding.
Already fired him.
He's yeah.
has
Arthur
to.
Blank, you gotta fire Arthur
There's
Smith
no way
if we
you can
lose
keep
this
him.
game.
There's no way you can keep him after
Blake
that.
gonna give him a blank check next week.
Yeah, he gonna give him
Yeah.
like pink slip.
See
You thought it was a check. It's gonna be like blank check, but it's gonna say pink slip on it.
For real.
But let me talk to y'all. Because we watched the game.
Mm-hmm.
Them Tennessee Titans.
I'm gonna let Darian go first.
Hold on.
I'm gonna let Darian go first.
Let me break it down first. Let me break it down. Break the beat down. Let the beat build.
Let the beat build.
Wheezy F. So, what beat was that, so?
Thought it was gonna techno.
What beat? What?
Can't let y'all know what beat that was, y'all.
Oh, man. So, the Tennessee Titans
Play the Steelers.
played the
At
Pittsburgh
Heinz
Steelers
Field. Yep.
at Heinz Field. Tim Kelly.
It's not on Tim Kelly at all.
You don't think? Well, I'm not even gonna say something, Tim Kelly.
Mikey Vrabel.
I'm not even asking. I'm not even saying any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Kelly calls the plays.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Vrabel,
Tells you what I want to see.
he's the head coach.
Tells you what I want to see.
What do you think that has to do with this loss that the Tennessee Titans took to the Pittsburgh Steelers? It was a close game. Could have won
Could
it.
have easily won that game.
What do y'all think about this game?
I mean, we could easily won it, but I say this, yo, we not down there to see what, what the coaches see. We invested in the whole analytics department, so I don't know what the analytics told. Whether it was Tim Kelly or Vrabel, I don't know if Tim Kelly's scared of Vrabel or whatever. But the fact that we ran 3 runs back to back to back, it makes zero sense to me. But I'm gonna say this, a lot of injuries that game. Let's start with that. All right, we lost damn near every lineman besides the center for at least 3 or 4 plays.
We lost everyone.
Besides Brewer.
We lost everyone at one point. Everyone went down.
Brewer didn't go down.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He went down on that.
Every single old line went down.
We lost every single lineman for at least 1 or 2 plays.
Yes, we did.
Probably more than that.
And we still scored on that drive.
We were without.
Thank you, Will Levis.
We lost our number 2 receiver.
That's a fact.
We were.
But that was late in the game.
But still
lost them. Still lost them.
Before he went down, he converted a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, technically we lost our number 1 corner within 8 plays.
Sean Murphy Bunting.
We without our number 1 slot receiver.
That's a fact.
So we were out without a lot of pieces. Competed hard.
But you were still in the game.
Yeah, we were still in the game.
Thank you, Will Levis.
But you gotta realize that we had 2 undrafted free agents going against Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
By the way, he had 90 yards.
He did.
8 catch for 90 yards. And then we had, granted he made a good play, but Pickens almost scored him. Another undrafted free agent going up against Pickens here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of outmatched. I'm gonna put it like this: we lost because our D line.
You gonna say your D line?
Our D line. We normally have the best rushing defense in the NFL, and we allow 166 rushing yards to 2 people that are terrible.
Right.
Yeah.
We haven't heard of Najee Harris's name in how long?
Yeah,
since last year, and that's stiff arm.
That's a big fact.
And
I
then
ain't gonna
whoever
say
this
about
other
Najee
guy is.
I ain't gonna say that about
Jaylen
Jaylen Warren. He just got drafted.
We have not heard.
We heard of Jaylen Warren.
We definitely heard Warren.
We heard of Warren. Najee Harris had a down year, but Najee Harris still put up numbers his past 2 years in the league.
This year, has he put up numbers?
This year's been.
This year's been tough, but this is a tough Steelers. This is a rough Steelers team.
I'm speaking honestly. And then we lost to a guy that were Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
Come on.
Kenny Pickett.
Mr. Two Glove.
Picket fence. Mr. Picket fence.
Mr. Two Glove, man. The man barely shot over 150 yards.
Barely. Yeah, that's
barely.
a fact.
And that came off probably 2 throws.
But let me ask you this.
throws
Let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this, man. There was a time when y'all was driving down the field, the drive before the drive to win the game.
The 3-run drive.
Thank you.
I think that was Vrabel. I 100% think that was Vrabel. He looked over and said, I don't want to put Levis in that situation. Let's get the running game going.
I mean, he did say I can agree with that a little bit because he did say he does not want to get in a drop back game, but there's a reason why he's saying he doesn't want to get in a drop back game.
But that doesn't make sense.
There's no protection, bro.
Bro, I'm not hearing that. This
Come
is
on,
the
man.
NFL. It's the NFL.
You have a rookie quarterback and you have 2 dominant ass dog wolves on the outside.
It's 2023 in the NFL. It's 2023 in the NFL.
Man, you got TJ.
Are you running or are you throwing? You're throwing. You're throwing the ball.
What you gonna do?
It's a pass happy.
Go keep dropping. So you telling me you want to keep dropping your rookie quarterback back there with TJ Watt?
Yes.
That makes zero sense, yo.
Come on, man. What did Will Levis do all day? He's like one of the best big time play passers in the NFL.
But I just wanna go into facts with what you just said. What you said, you wanna have your rookie quarterback dropping back with TJ Watt coming, right? I just want to say that, right? C.J. Stroud against the Steelers had 16 for 30, 306 yards and 2 touchdowns, and they beat the Steelers 30-6.
What's TJ Watt playing?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
TJ Watt was injured 2 games this year.
What game was he injured?
I don't know. He's been out 2 games. They said he had like what, 8 sacks in 6 games or 5 games?
Now, Hayward.
TJ Watt played.
Hayward has been.
He had 1 tackle.
Hayward came back to our game.
Thank you.
This is his first game back.
Thank you. TJ Watt played that game. TJ Watt played that game. Yeah. Thank you. I just wanted to throw that back in there in his face.
What game? What week was that?
That was week. Give me 2 seconds, buddy. That was week 1, 2, 3, Week 4, October
So
1st.
he had 4. He had 3 games prepared.
Oh boy.
Stroud has 3
Now,
weeks.
now
So
it's
this goes back to the. It's
Now
all
it's
come to
preparation.
preparation, bro.
So we don't preparate. We don't have no
I'm
preparation.
not saying that. All I'm saying you just
Okay.
agree with me saying that if Will Levis
Alright.
started at the beginning of the season, we probably have a winning record, right?
All right.
Do you agree?
That has nothing to do with what happened on Thursday.
I'm just. All right, listen. Thursday again. They have a much better O line
It
than
still
us.
has
Okay.
nothing to do with that.
Come on, man.
How
Hubbard
many
gone.
times- how
You
many
have
ti-
Hubbard gone,
How
and
many
then the
times?
replacement
How many
lasted
times?
10 plays.
So let's say you're about to run. You know you're going to run 4 plays to get a first down.
Mm-hmm.
How many times are you going to run?
When it's time sensitive.
Zero.
I
Zero.
get- I
The answer is
understand
zero.
that. I'm not doing
No,
that. But
say it.
I'm
Say
not
it
saying
zero.
Yeah,
Say it,
zero.
yes,
But
thank
all
you.
I'm saying is this. You got to real,
I'm not hearing
in a
nothing,
way,
man. I'm not hearing
I'm not a head coach.
I'm not
We're not a
hearing.
head coach, but I think Vrabel somewhat realized that, yo,
No,
if I get in this drop back game,
All right, look.
this
Look,
man coming.
Look.
Be real,
I seen on Twitter, right?
Be real.
I seen on Twitter, a Titans fan said that Mike Vrabel is running Jim Crow era offense.
Yes, he is.
And I cried and
Yes,
I
he
laughed at it because it's true.
It's true. They might as well run a double wing.
Thank you.
Put it like this. All right, we're not gonna stop running the Jim Crow offense until we get rid of
Mike Vrabel.
Derrick Henry.
Jesus. I almost swore, and I know we don't swear.
There's a reason why we're gonna constantly run 20 to 30 times a game because we have the best running back in the game.
It's still not true.
Oh,
It's still not true.
But you just said you had one of the best rookie quarterbacks in the game.
We do have.
So why not trust your rookie quarterback? It's just
Because
drop
we have
for
a
a
defensive.
touchdown.
Because we have
I
a
don't.
defensive.
It's not a matter of not trusting
Because
the
we have a
quarterback.
defensive
it's
coach.
a matter of not. It's a matter of
we have
not
a
trusting the offensive
defensive
line.
coach that does not believe in that type of offense.
You gotta trust in the offensive line because in the second half of the game, TJ Watt was nothing. Like he was getting handled.
Chip.
No, he wasn't. It was
No,
one on
he
one.
was getting
It was
beat.
one on
Okay,
one.
I
was
guarantee-
getting
It was
I
one on
How
one.
much on the bet if I pull up Reduns when Reduns is on him? I guarantee you.
It
see a
was
bunch
one
of
on
holes.
one
It was
because
Reduns
they have
holding him.
not said TJ Watt name
But Duns was
basically the
holding him.
whole second half.
Man, y'all gotta-
Regardless of what was going on, TJ Watt wasn't getting to the quarterback.
Will Levis in the first half had 150 passing yards. He was wheeling and dealing.
Come on, man.
And then in the second half, the Mike Vrabel literally took the ball out of his hands.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Listen, man. All right, we
Come
lost
on. What's the
game,
last
man.
Cam verse you heard?
Last
Of
game.
course.
What they say I'm at it, man. Only 2 things happen when you put the ball in the air, and one of the things is very bad.
Man, Bird said that, man. Our high school coach said that, man. Bird said that, man. God, dog, this man here, man. This is why we bring him on. This is why he's our other co-host who just
Right.
randomly shows up.
Right.
Because he talks like this. He talks like this, and I just don't understand his mindset. All right? He got a peanut
I dig
head.
deeper than anybody.
He don't go no.
There we go. That's on you, son.
That. I don't know what that was.
Right.
I don't know what that was, but this is a long episode. I love
what
this.
happens. It's
I
what
love
happens.
this. I got one more question for
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
We gonna get the fans this long episode,
Right.
man.
Got to.
I got one more question for y'all.
Yeah, man.
What y'all think about Joe Burrow? What y'all think about Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow, Bengals quarterback.
And we finally beat him.
Yeah, we
I
got-
say that was my number one thing. But I think Joe Burrow, man, Joe cool, smooth, man. I think he is the
Rank him right now. Rank him right now. In the quarterbacks in the NFL, rank him.
Spitball second best quarterback in the NFL.
Who's number one?
Mahomes.
Who's number two?
Bingo.
Who?
Burrow.
Burrow. Who's number three?
Number
Lamar.
3, no.
What? Okay. All right. Go ahead. Who's number 3? Who's number 3? Who's number 3? Who's number 3? Yeah, look at him smiling.
Yeah, he don't know.
Yeah.
He just wanna hate. You don't like
You
brothers.
definitely hate
You don't like brothers.
Who's number 3?
I was gonna give number 3 Hurts. And then number 4.
Who?
Wait. We just talked about people who had weapons around them, right?
Jesus Christ.
Jalen Hurts got
He
AJ
got every weapon
Brown.
possible. All right? He got every
Every single, and Lamar Jackson is 6-2 with the people he have right now. MVP, mind you, former MVP,
2019.
and you said Hurts is better than him.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
I think Hurts better than him. Hurts
No.
performing better than him right now, man. We gotta give Hurts his props. Who got a better record?
He got props. He went to Super Bowl.
And he going again.
All right,
All right.
all right, Dizzle.
Number 4 is my man Lamar. Number 5 is my man Brock Purdy. All right,
Jesus. We don't-
Brock.
Where you been, man?
Brock Purdy?
I'm here to let people know the real truth.
Brock Purdy?
Brock
Purdy's
Purdy,
number five.
Mr. System, Mr.
Week 9?
I can't do nothing without my help.
Nobody, no quarterback doing it.
Cut
Not
it
many
up, cut it up, cut it
Not
up.
many.
Cut it up.
Lamar Jackson
Come on!
is literally doing it. What are you talking about?
Oh man, Lamar.
He literally has no help and he's doing it.
Pat Mahomes.
I
His receivers
see.
can't
Y'all
catch a
didn't let me finish my last.
All right, go ahead.
I said
Go ahead.
not many quarterbacks can do it without.
But we
weapons.
just named someone that can.
Right,
6-2, Lamar Jackson.
I gave Lamar.
Shout out to
Jackson
Greg
four.
Hopkins.
I
Greg,
gave-
I'm gonna send you this clip and we gonna, me and you, Jay,
No,
we're
we're
gonna get
not
on the
listening.
call.
You can't listen to nothing Greg said. Greg said Malik Willis is good. Okay. Nobody wants to. All right. Nobody. Come on. We all sing this. All right? I'm sorry, Malik. All right. You my boy. Come on.
Don't
You suck.
listen to that.
All right.
He hates you so
Oh
much.
wow.
You suck.
Oh Jesus Christ.
He said, I love
Wow.
you. He said, I
Wow.
hate you.
Oh wow. He said I love you and I hate you.
That's
This is
crazy.
the life. Ain't no stopping. Come on, man. We just gave you a
I just gave
quarterback.
Lamar number 4. I gave Lamar number 4.
And then you said Brock Purdy.
Then you said Brock Purdy. That messed me up, son. That's what messed me up. Brock Purdy.
Hey man, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Here we go.
Yeah, 3 straight losses.
Right.
Hey, listen.
Hey, what?
Everybody lose.
But
It's
Lamar
hard to
just
win.
won.
It's hard to
Straight.
win. It's
3
it's
straight, 4
it's
straight.
It's hard to win this league, man.
Like the past 2 games, like
Oh
the
my
Ravens
God,
have won
bro.
like 79
Bro.
to 6.
Bro, Dizzle.
Listen.
Come on,
you
SpongeBob
asked me-
Squarehead.
You asked me for my top. You asked me for where I rank them,
I did.
That's crazy.
and I'm putting them.
Hey,
Bro,
that
Burrow
was
was number
wild.
2.
That was wild.
Burrow was number 2. You know, and you know that's just right. You know, I ain't seen no wild shit like what's his name, Dak Prescott or
Yeah,
John Watson.
of course,
You know,
of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I give Lamar.
But to
number
not
4.
have Lamar at number 2 right now,
Nah, you got you. How you gonna put Lamar over 2 when Joe Burrow number 2?
6-2. What's the Bengals record? 4-3, 5-3.
Bengals 5-3, and guess what, bro? They've been further than the Ravens every year.
We're talking about right now.
Right now.
We're talking about right now. Right now, they're both on a win streak. They're both on a win streak.
A crazy win streak.
Come on, man. Let's come on. I want y'all to be real.
And Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Mawson, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon. They're not compared to
Big
anybody that the Ravens have.
Only thing that the Ravens got over the Bengals is the tight end position.
and a better offensive line.
Oh my God.
That matters, yo. We can't sit here and
What,
keep
what did
undermining that.
Joe Burrow do last night? Like 370?
Did they
Make
win?
sure y'all hear me.
Yeah, they won.
I'm snoring.
Where did Joe Burrow go last year? Further than the Ravens. Year before that.
Lamar was hurt.
Year before that. Where did they go?
Oh, Lamar was hurt again.
my gosh, bro.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta give Cool
Here
more
we
his
go,
points,
here we go, here
man.
we go.
Yo, listen, y'all. Listen, man.
Here we go.
Listen, we're going to bring this back next week, man. Listen. We got young Dizzle, young Darren. He finally came back.
Finally back.
And you see this
And you
episode
see-
is longer
right.
because he's here because I just, man, listen. I don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things he say is spot on. Some of the other things he say is
Outlandish.
like outlandish. Outlandish and loose. Got obsessed with Miami. Cannons and coops and flavors. Killer. This man here says anything he want to say. But this is Sideline Story, man. We out of here, man. I'm going to just holler at y'all.